Hello everybody, welcome to another Dao Peace Martial Arts instructional video. My name is Instructor Ian, joining us is Instructor Eric. Today we're going to be continuing on our stick talk. We're going to be focusing more on our long range stick counters today, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to use Instructor Eric for a lot of this. So this is a partner-based drill, and the idea is what to do when you're at far range. We are looking at things like, say, Sinawali or our stick flow or Sombrada drills. They are kind of either close range or moderate range. This one's going to be directly dealing with what happens if you are further away. And the main goal is take away their weapon before you hit the person, okay? So once again, this is a partner drill. So in order to understand how to defend it, we have to go over first how to attack, how to be the aggressor here. So if you watch Instructor Eric, the main footwork that you're going to be using for all this is a step and glide. Okay, so in case you forgot, step and glide is when you push off your back foot and your whole body moves forward as a unit. Okay, and it's not just moving forward, you also have to do the same thing moving back, except it's pushing off your front leg. Okay, so if you want to get really good at this drill, I think the thing that goes beyond even the stick work is the footwork. So try and understand step and glide forward and step and glide back, and try and really cover that distance, okay? So now, if Instructor Eric is the attacker, when he does a step and glide forward, he's going to lunge out at his partner. When he does that, he's going to try and do a number 6 strike where he cuts across, okay? Like so, all right? Immediately after that, he's going to then do a step and glide back where he does a rooftop block as he does it, okay? And then from there, he's going to do another step and glide forward where he does a number 8 strike straight down. Okay, so if you're the attacker, we do it again. It's forward in 6, back in rooftop, and then forward on 8. Okay, awesome. So that is what the attacker does. And for all the variations, it's the exact same thing if you're the attacker. Forward, back, forward, 6, rooftop, 8. Okay. Now this is where it gets a little bit different. When you're the defender, we have a lot of variations, but we'll focus on the basic one first. So when you're a defender, if the attacker's moving forward, you're moving backwards. So from here, Instructor Eric is going to do a step and glide back first, a step and glide forward second, and then a step and glide back third. Okay, so it's going to be back, forward, back for the basic. Okay. Now, I want you to think of what the attacker is doing at the exact same time. They're coming in with that angle 6. So Instructor Eric is going to try, and as he steps back, he's going to bat it down. Ideally, he's going to try and hit the person's hands, but more often than not, you're probably going to bat the stick down first. And then immediately when the stick is out of the way, he's then going to continue that rotation and step forward with a number 8 strike, trying to counter the attacker. But then if you remember, the attacker steps back with a rooftop block and then immediately steps forward with a number 8. Instructor Eric is going to step back with a rooftop block from this, and then he's going to do slight angle 1 and angle 4s. And this is aimed to disarm the opponent. And when you see this with when I jump in, it makes it a little bit more sense. Okay, so if we do this together right now, first of all, when we have it with opponents, we want to start at long range, which means that if we hold the sticks out, we should be just far enough where we can only hit each other's stick or each other's hand. This is the grand equalizer. It doesn't matter how long my reach is or how short Instructor Eric's reach is or vice versa. We can both, at this range, we can both hit each other's hand, which is the most important thing. Now from there, I want you to also picture that there is a invisible bar that's attached from Instructor Eric all the way to me. So it's made out of iron, which means that if he steps forward, it's going to push me back. And the goal is we're trying to maintain that distance the entire time throughout this whole drill, okay? So if we did this a little bit slower, can we just move back just a touch? Thank you. As Instructor Eric moves forward slowly, I move back, and I'm trying to either hit him in the hand, or if I can't, I'm going to try and bash that stick down. As I do, I'm going to continue the momentum that I hit with, and I'm going to lunge forward and try and hit Instructor Eric, who brought his stick up for a block. From here, Instructor Eric sees the counter opportunity, and he's going to come in with the number 8. As he does, I come up with my rooftop block, and from here, I'm going to then come in and counter by first making sure my stick hits his stick, and then using it as a guide point to hit his fist. Once I hit his fist, I hit once, I do the other side, angle 4, bring it down, hit twice. Okay? If this was a knife or a machete, I'm slicing his fingers. And hopefully at that point, if he drops his stick, that's when I move in and I can do lots of hits and go to jail in style. Okay? So one more time, putting it together, we're going to have our range. From here, he moves forward, 1, 2, 3, slice, slice. And he just leaves his hand out there because this is a training drill more than anything, okay? So that is the basic one. There are 2 variations on top of this that we can go over. So from here, it's the exact, Instructor Eric is going to do the exact same thing. He's going to attack, he's going to go forward, back, forward, okay? This time though, when we do it, as he lunges forward, I come back, forward, and now as he comes in, I'm not going to move back. I'm going to step with my right leg to the right side diagonally. So I'm doing a right V step. As I do, I'm going to do my rooftop block. I pivot my foot, and from there, I go angle 1, angle 4, and I'm hitting just his thumb on that position. By the way, to make it a little bit easier, you don't, like we do angle 1, angle 4 for hand dexterity, but ideally 1 hit is probably enough as well, okay? Now, the goal, there is a sign that you've done this correctly, because sometimes you might not step that far, okay? So we start again, he comes in, angle 6, angle 8, I step to the side, angle 1, angle 4. Now, to tell that I've done it correctly, if I just drop my hand straight down, Instructor Eric tries to tap me with a stick, I shouldn't be. I'm out of range from him. Once again, I'm making sure that iron umbilical cord is still attached to both of us, okay? So, from here now, we now have it where you go straight back, and we have it where you go V-step to the right. What happens now if you accidentally step the other way? We got you covered. So we do it from the very beginning again. We go slowly. He comes in, angle 6, angle 8, and now from here, as he comes in, I'm going to make sure my right leg steps back to my left leg, okay? From here, I bring my stick in. My left leg steps out diagonally to the left, where I go into my my wing block. From my wing block, if you watch my back foot, I pivot towards him, and now as I go into my angle 1, I go straight down, but then I take an extra step back on my angle 4, just to make sure that he can't get me. So there's a little bit more footwork out of the way for the third variation of this, okay? So one more time, if we just move a little bit further back. Thank you, sir. So we have our distance. He comes in, 1, 2, step, as I do my rooftop, or as I do my wing block, and as I pivot, angle 1, angle 4, and I'm out of range, okay? It is awkward at first, but the more you practice this, it's going to flow through. Trust me, okay? Go from there. All right. So now, what happens if you don't have a partner? Well, we got you covered. You ideally can just marathon through all 3 of these and do it as a really good cardio workout, as well as working on your skills. So if you watch, Instructor Eric is going to do it without stopping. He's going to go right from one into the next. So as he does it, he steps back, steps forward, steps back, angle 1, angle 4. Immediately steps back, step forward, step to the side, angle 1, angle 4. Then step back, step forward, step to the left, angle 1, angle 4. And you can just keep practicing that over and over again, get a good sweat on, and working on your form at the same time. All right? Thank you so much, Instructor Eric. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, let us know. But good luck on your training. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye now.